Nice to see them bury the hatchet there.
Yeah, listen, you know, leading up to a fight, things get personal, things get heated. You know, you want what each other has, or Masvidal wants what he has.
There is some disappointment.
When you have a fight like that, come on, it's all respect.
And I can, you know, it's like this. Put it this way: they fought to the best of their abilities. They fought their hearts out. Jorge Masvidal lost this fight. He took the fight on, what was it, 6 days notice or so? But I'm not the one to make excuses for anybody. And I understand that this is one of those type of situations where even though he should lose this fight, he's likely going to lose this fight. I don't have the cards like real time yet. We're here real time. Overall, I enjoyed this pay-per-view. I had a tooth pulled today. And I do admit, in my heart of hearts, I am upset because we could have, or me, or a member of my team, we could have, I'm getting comments from my colleagues, could have been at Fight Island. Even though we would have been quarantined, we got an invite. And I'm sorry for those who are like, why you keep fucking bringing this up? Listen, for somebody like me, with my background and for my colleagues, like to be able to have like an invite to an event like this, it's just, you know, it's a gift from God. And I'm not like a super religious man. I'm getting messages from my colleague. So I'm not going to be hard on Jorge Masvidal because the fact that he took this fight on 6 days notice, the fact that he is the BMF champion. Hold on, let's listen to the cards. Please subscribe. We got
25 minutes.
I had a tooth pulled, so bear with me.
Manscaped.com. Experience the Lawnmower 3.0 electric trimmer at manscaped.com now. All right, one final time tonight. The veteran voice, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 50-45, and 49-46 for the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight
Glad they didn't rob him.
champion of the world, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman.
Well, what else can you say, Michael? The winning streak is 16. He's 12-0 in the UFC, and as underappreciated as he may be, when you start to tie guys like George St. Pierre for UFC records, eventually that love's got to come.
I mean, listen, 17-1 by any stretch of the imagination is an incredible record, and he fought the smart fight. He did what he needed to do. He fought through a little bit of adversity at the start, but eventually dominated the fight, pushed him up against the fence, shut him down, took him down, and beat him down. To be
6
honest,
days
from
notice,
Masvidal,
though.
credit
Like,
to that man. Made it
no
exactly the whole
excuses.
time, didn't give up. But tonight belongs to Kamaru Usman, the Nigerian Nightmare and the welterweight champion of the world.
And he's still got some room
Let's
and
talk.
distance to close in terms of George St. Pierre and the title defenses, right? But 2 title defenses right now. And
I want to hear his interview and what's
feels
next.
like it's just going to take a real
And I think we're going to be able to hear from Masvidal as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're probably going to be here a while.
I mean, it's going to take something special to beat this man. Leon Edwards is out there. He said he wants the winner, and Leon Edwards is on a roll right now. I think he should get the next shot for my money, but I mean, look at that. 94-66 in the strikes, 263 total strikes to 88, 5 takedowns, and 10 minutes of control time. Pretty dominant.
So Jorge Masvidal got off to a great start. Many were expectant that he would come out aggressive, and that's exactly what he did. But it was largely all Kamaru Usman the rest of the way, and he will head back to South Florida the way he came as the undisputed UFC welterweight champion.
Let me say this before they do the post-fight interview. When you're the damn, we're here. Damn. All right, let's listen in. I'm gonna go talk after.
Even though you were scheduled to fight instead of your teammate, it's Jorge Masvidal, and you did what you do best tonight, man. Congratulations.
Thank you, John. Yeah, like Gamebred is the biggest, baddest dude out there right now, and I had to take
the BMF
2 years and prepare for him on 6 days' notice. You know, I know a lot was made of him of taking the fight on short notice, But, you know, he's preparing. All these guys, they're preparing for one guy, and that's me at the top of the mountain. And I had to make a mental shift. I mean, I trained for Gilbert. I had a completely different game plan.
Right.
And I had a lot of little things, you know, coming into the fight. But, you know, that's no excuse. Gamebred is tough, and he showed it out there. You know, he took a lot of big elbows down there on bottom, but he kept getting up, he kept fighting, and he didn't quit.
Seemed like a good rapport in the corner there, as is well documented. You didn't have Henry Hooft and your normal guys because you were going to be fighting a teammate. How did those type of situations feel tonight with that new look corner?
No, it was great. I mean, I go with the coaches and I work with the guys that I know that I vibe with. I know that I can, you know, just bounce ideas off with, and we shared the same mind. And Trevor was great for that.
I like this
of
guy.
Course, you know, George Santiago. George's been with me from the start. You know, George knows me. I know him. You know, he's like a brother, big brother to me.
Yeah.
And so, of course, my brother, the ultimate hype man.
That's
you
right.
know, my brother gets wild in the corner. So it was great. And Carrington Banks, you know, a monster in himself, you know, fighter. And I've trained with him
like this
since
guy.
Black Zillion days. And so guys that knew me, guys that know that how I work and my work ethic and how to just kind of, you know, work with me and talk me through certain situations.